All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Um, don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, the Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1 Boxing gets you 18% off the 100% all natural products from lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, and much, much more. Website, promo code description. Use that promo code Goodfella1 Boxing. Get 18% off the 100% all natural products. And once again, rest in power to the brother Kobe Bryant. Um, Gone but never forgotten. So I want to say that. But y'all see what we talk about. PBC boxers' new excuses. Porter Blast Errol Spence said he's not a top three welterweight. Talk a little bit about Hurd's performance against Francisco Santana. Talk a little bit about Danny Garcia and Ivan Redkach. And we'll talk a little bit more. Dan Du Bois, Joe Joyce. Hurd is done April 18th, O2 Arena, which I can go to that. Also, Errol Spence back in the club. Catch him in the club, bottle full of bub. And pretty much that's it, man. I heard a particular YouTuber threaten to um sexually assault Clarissa Shields Dyke's sister. So I mean it's crazy, man. The local dummy box community is on fire. If you listen to OG boxing talk, you part of the problem as well. You know what I'm saying? You got two three guys that got substance abuse problems. Obviously, I've never seen no shit like that in my life before. But hey, it is what it is. Can't really tell y'all what to listen to, but I ain't listening to no fake ass Better Call Saul lawyer, adult fiend, in a fake British a fake British YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I had my problems with that dude. I had to put him in his place a long time ago. So y'all know what it is, man. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Dre, C Dub, Lathers, Xavier, Versatile, Bernardo. But yeah, not a new excuse that Premier Boxing Champion Fighters is coming up with, and Sean Porter said it in a Behind the Gloves interview. Is that now top ranked the zone, whoever you with, Matchroom, Golden Boy, main events, top rank. I mean, whoever you with, Cyclone Promotions, Queensberry Promotions, BT Sports, Sky Sports. Now the excuse is that now other fighters must come to PBC if they want the fights. They no longer going across the street and fighting Ricky Salute. They no longer going across the street and fighting the fighters no more, no matter how much money. I heard that Charlo was offered from PBC 10 million. Golden Boy said 12 million for a one fight deal to fight Canelo. They wanted anywhere from 15 to 20 million is how Jamal Charlo was going to take that fight if you missed the video. Obviously, they turning down career high paydays to stay on PBC. So you PBC fighters, they new battle cry, at least the top ones is you got to come over to PBC if you want to fight. Sean Porter said if Crawford want to fight, he got to come to PBC. So he not negotiating to go to top rank. So hope that's the same situation for Wilder. If Wilder stayed on that power, he don't want to go to Saudi Arabia and fight Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see any more joint ventures happening between Fox and ESPN unless some things get fixed from what I hear. But that's the new thing. Then it is what it is. Showtime not gonna pay Demetrius Andrade $7 million to come over there. Showtime not gonna pay $35 million for Canelo to come over there. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to pay Tevin $5 to $7 million to come over there. They're not gonna pay Anthony Joshua the money that he gonna get in Saudi Arabia to fight Deontay Wilder. So if that's the case, then hey man, like I said before, Premier Boxing Champions, they need to just be like Bellator and UFC and just fight each other. All right. If y'all want to stay in y'all bubble and I can see if the zone was offering for the cheap. I can see if Top Rank was offering for the cheap. You know what I'm saying? If they happy with the money they get and they happy with fighting each other, so be it. I don't think nobody want to see no scary ass coward fighters fight nobody. Then give up the belts, fight for the Premier Boxing Champion belt, and we all can move on with our life. Bushido Boxing, y'all subscribe to Bushido Boxing. We gonna be a salute. We all can move on with our lives. Now Sean Porter is saying, "Oh man, Crawford got to come over here." Nigga, who is you? Like you couldn't sell out a family diner, before you fought Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? He the lovable loser. That's what he is. He the bad news bears. He a lovable loser. You know what I'm saying? The real GOAT. What's going on? Donald, salute. At the end of the day, I'm like checking for Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter couldn't even get a roast to come over to PBC fight. Now, it's rumored that he might fight Josito Lopez. But when Bud was about to fight Josito Lopez, Robert Garcia said he was talking about that fight. People wanted to bash him over the head like Willie Lump Lump. Alan Williams, salute. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that, dog. Oh, he gotta, he fought Kavalaskis, and basically Shawn called Kavalaskis a bum, and I was scared, and I don't understand why Crawford didn't switch to Southpaw. You mean Crawford was in Orthodox? I mean, he was in Southpaw. Why did he switch to Orthodox? Shawn Porter didn't watch that fight. Shawn Porter and Mike Kriegel say, shit, you talking all that cash shit? Hey, you want to fight Bud? Oh, yeah. We Mark salute. We'll see. Like Shawn Porter or Mark II, that ain't no friend, bro. That ain't no friend. You know what I'm saying? No matter how close y'all is, manipulating the media to make themselves look good. Kenny Porter, Shawn Porter, all they doing is manipulating the media and doing what Al Haymon tell them to do. If I'm Terence Crawford, I'll come behind Shawn Porter, his swirling ass, and I'll grab his head. I'll grab his lace front fro by his head. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I don't like. I don't like how people manipulate the media to make them seem they look good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, give me that call. Like Kenny Porter, bro, the phone line work two ways. You know what I'm saying? If you give your girl the number, you and the girl exchange numbers, she ain't call you, you can't call her. If that direct deposit don't hit on Friday, that you can call up to the job and see what's going on. If they fixing on your Bentley, Kenny, or they fixing on your Challenger and Charger, and they ain't called you in about a day. Hey, you can, that you can do incoming and outgoing calls. You can check and see what's going on with the whip. Bob Arum and Shawn Porter sitting in the same room. They're in the same room. Hey, Bob, what's going on? Well, I mean, what you want to do? We'll fight Terence Crawford with the money looking like. Al said he can come over here. What's going on? Come on. Come on, man. All that friend foo-foo stuff going out the window. You know what I'm saying? But anybody gonna press Shawn Porter about fighting Josito Lopez next? They talking about that's for a WBC interim title. How's Josito Lopez fight for an interim title? He coming off a win off of John Molina Jr. You know what I'm saying? Somebody Crawford knocked out long ago. And you go back further, he coming off a loss to Keith Thurman. These dudes be losing, and then they be in title eliminators. What the sanctioned belt bodies need to start doing is doing a job and start ordering dudes against real title eliminators. Bud need to be promoted by Fury for what? Fury ain't no bigger star than what he was. It don't matter. They did all that promote for Tyson Fury. You think they gonna do 2 million pay-per-views with Deontay Wilder? Lomachenko get all that promotion. Why the fuck he still fighting in the theater room? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They don't even know how to promote the right way. Maybe if they knew how to promote the right way, it'd work. But where's Tyson Fury followers? Where his fan base at? He got the same fan base before he came to America. Fury, he not bigger than Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury not bigger than Deontay. I mean, bigger than Terence Crawford. Maybe internationally, but no, he not. He ain't no A-lister, B-lister, or no C-lister for real. If Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fought and Fury and Wilder fought, who gonna do more pay-per-views? Who gonna do more pay-per-views? I guarantee you Errol Spence and Tyson Fury do. I mean, Errol Spence and Bud do more pay-per-views. That promotion ain't helping no Tyson Fury. It ain't helping no. They gonna do about 500. They gonna lie and say they did about 500,000. They gonna do the exact same numbers, bro. It still ain't helping Tyson Fury. Where's his popularity at? Where? Who checking for Tyson Fury? When you at the gym, you on the job, who talking about Fury and Deontay? Well, nobody. Mad Dog, salute. Who talking about that? Ronnie Boy Fresh, salute. Come on, talking about Fury can't even sell out in Vegas, bro. Fury doing like 1,100 in attendance in Vegas versus Tom Schwartz and Otto Wallin. Will, what's going on? Come on. I mean, where they filling up an arena at in America? Where? Crawford did like 9,000-10,000 last time. Whatever he did, 9,000 or 10,000 in Madison Square, and I don't know exactly what it was. Tyson Fury did a combined 3,000 or 4,000 in Vegas. Come on, man. Guarantee you, Terence Crawford did more attendance in Vegas than Tyson Fury did. It don't matter. They don't know how to promote to begin with. Y'all talking about Errol Spence is a big star. How? Only reason he known is because he hanging out with Yellow Beezy and OT Genesis. Ain't nobody checking for the Charlo twins or Errol Spence. Y'all might live in your own bubble in Texas. And Texas is a big state. Don't get me wrong. But Errol Spence ain't no star. Errol Spence ain't no star. He ain't no star, bro. He a star in the boxing world. Look at Anthony Joshua. Look at Joshua, bro. You a star when you start seeing that real money. You that star when you put 100,000 people, no matter if it's $1, it's $1 for a nosebleed. You a star when you put in 100,000. Errol Spence ain't no bigger star than Errol Bud for real neither. His pay-per-view did the same shit Bud pretty much did without Mikey Garcia. He did 200,000. Bud did for anywhere from 150 to 175. Versus Amir Khan. He didn't do no numbers, man. They gave away like 5,000 tickets for Errol Spence fight, bro. Versus Shawn Porter. Y'all talking about like y'all know what y'all talking about. He ain't no star, bro. And if he known just a little bit more than Terence Crawford. Just a little bit more than Terence Crawford. Kobe 2K fans, salute. He fought at Cowboy Stadium versus Mikey Garcia. Jerry Jones bought the majority of the tickets. Jerry and Mikey Garcia did the majority of the tickets. If he's such a big star, why did him and Shawn Porter only really sell like 8,000 tickets, bro? The rest of them was given away. The rest of them was given away. He's talking he fought at Cowboy Stadium. Who did more attendance? Canelo, Liam Smith, or Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence? Who did more attendance? Who did more attendance? Talking about he fought at Cowboy Stadium, he a star. How? How you fighting at a stadium, you do a star? How you doing 350,000 pay-per-views, you a star? Even if he did that, how you a star? You turn around and fight Shawn Porter in LA and barely do 200,000 pay-per-views. How you a star? When Floyd Mayweather did 350,000 with Arturo Gatti, whatever he did with him, was people saying Floyd Mayweather a star? Absolutely not. Floyd Mayweather didn't become a star in the sport till he fought Oscar De La Hoya, and they broke the pay-per-view record. Salute. If he a star, tell me this: if Errol Spence such a star, why don't Fox commit to him or Showtime commit to him? They say DAZN say Canelo, you a star. We're gonna give you $330 million. Plus, we're gonna give you another 15 to 20 million before the contract to fight Liam Smith. Tell me that. If Errol Spence such a hot commodity and he's such a valuable star, honestly, why don't Fox sign him to a deal like Showtime did Floyd? Huh? Why don't Fox commit to him like DAZN did Golovkin? Golovkin getting $15 million to fight plus equity in the company. Tell me that. How you a star and you giving Mikey Garcia a 50-50 split? How you a star? Come on. How you a star and you giving Shawn Porter a 50-50 split? How you a star and your guaranteed pay-per-view money less than $5 million? How you a star in Crawford guaranteed pay-per-view money double yours up your last two pay-per-view, your guarantee money? Huh? Well, Crawford got in one pay-per-view, Errol got guaranteed in two. So come on, how you a star and you getting 50-50? Floyd was a star. Floyd was getting 70-30 split, 80-20 split over Victor Ortiz and Marcos Maidana. How you a star and you can't even sit at the table with Anthony Joshua? You know what I'm saying? They talking about Cowboy Stadium. Anthony Joshua fight at motherfucking Principalities, or he fight at the Wembley Stadium and 100,000 come to see him. How do I know that? Because I know the numbers, dude. Same Same how I know Charlo Duck wanted $20 million to fucking fight Canelo. Because I know the numbers. You know, when you real and you got the connections that I got, because I know the numbers. I know it. I can show you a whole bunch of Shawn Porter fucking tickets that they was giving away. You know what I'm saying? I know when they giving the tickets away. If I wanted to go to a fight, I wouldn't have to pay for a ticket. Premier Boxing Champions, I would never have to pay for a ticket. I never pay for the ticket. He didn't sell no pay-per-views. That's why they never came out. Them motherfuckers did about 200,000, bro. Talking about he a star. Get the fuck up out of here. I guess you didn't see the Shawn Porter interview, Greg, because you a cocksucker too. I just keep you around for entertainment. You a cocksucker too. I wouldn't be surprised if you was like for 9 or 78 burner account. You see Shawn Porter. Terence got to come over to the PBC. Jamal. Demetrius and Canelo got to come to the PBC. That's what Wilder gonna start saying next. Like I said before, I can care less about Deontay Wilder, his situation. I like him as a fighter, but I can care less. He trying to show Anthony Joshua he a boss. Hey, how you a boss in the zone? The reason you getting paid? How you a boss? Deontay Wilder ain't no star neither. He ain't no star neither. What his last pay-per-view do? 1,500 buys? You ain't no star neither. You fighting in Vegas, it ain't sold out. How you a star? How you a star? And you ain't even selling out in Vegas. They gave away a lot of Deontay Wilder tickets. A lot of them. AJ come, if AJ fight, it's packed out. Madison Square Garden, even if they gave away the tickets or not. That's a lot of tickets to give away. It's packed out. Saudi Arabia, it's packed out. Principality Stadiums, it's packed out. Not the O2, but the O2 is definitely packed out. Wembley Stadium, it's packed out. So how you a star? Well, define a star to me. Because Denzel Washington couldn't be a star if he doing $10 million at the box office. Jay-Z couldn't be a star if none of his albums went multi-platinum or went platinum or went diamond. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? How you a star and these dudes ain't even going platinum in boxing? How? If you a star, why they not committing? Why Showtime don't say, Fox say, man, we want to sign Errol Spence. We believe in him. We going to get Errol Spence at least a Triple G deal, $15 million a fight. At least $15 million to fight. How you a star? How you a star and your company ain't got the biggest bag? How Shawn Porter telling Terence Crawford to come over and your company ain't got no money? Then if it come down to money, then hey, won't you give Anthony Joshua $100 million to come over to Premier Boxing Champions? Facts. Give Crawford $10 million to come over to fight Shawn Porter then. Come on. If they got the bag, give Canelo $35 million to come over and fight Charlo. Remember, they was trying to get Triple G to come to Premier Boxing Champions. The Zone had the bag. They got him. He got equity in the company, and he got $15 million a fight. They rolled out the red carpet for Golovkin. What happened? They tried to court Jaime Munguia. Top Rank did too. Don't forget, PBC tried to get Jaime Munguia too. Lost him to the Zone. So what are we talking about? How we crossing the street and y'all ain't got no money? How we crossing the street? How you getting pay-per-view money? You ain't turning over no profit. If anything, he getting gate money. Huh? If he a star, why he still submitting to Manny Pacquiao? Think about that for a minute. When the last time you seen Floyd Mayweather chase another fighter? See, real talk. When the last time you seen Floyd Mayweather chase another fighter? When the last time you seen Floyd Mayweather get strong-armed in negotiations? The bigger star than any boxer probably out there, Conor McGregor. What happened? Him and Floyd negotiated. Floyd had to go over. Conor McGregor had to come to boxing. Conor McGregor, if he kicked Floyd, would have gave up, got sued, and gave up the majority of his purse. So when the last time you seen Floyd give somebody 50-50? Since De La Hoya. When the last time? De La Hoya was 20 years ago. Well, not 20 years ago. It was about what? I don't know. That fight was like 06, 07. Come on. Come on. When the last time Floyd negotiated? When the last time Floyd said had to give 50-50? Even to Canelo Alvarez. If Errol was to fight Canelo Alvarez, would Errol be the A side? Absolutely not. Well, I mean, when the last time a PBC fighter did 1 million pay-per-views? You can add up Errol Spence pay-per-views last year, they ain't do 1 million. You can add them up this year, he probably won't crack 1 million if he only fight once. So tell me, if Errol Spence is a star, why don't Fox or Showtime commit to him and sign him? Why? Why is he only signed to for a TV contract to appear on a television show known as Premier Boxing Champions? He's the A side according to who? He the A side according to who? Because last time I checked, Walt Disney bag bigger than Fox bag. Am I lying? Do Walt Disney? Hey, what did Amir Khan make? Amir Khan made more. Let this sink in for a minute. Amir Khan made more than Errol Spence made in guaranteed pay-per-view money last year. Or close to the same. Let that sink in for a minute. Errol Spence getting 2.5. He's splitting 50-50 with Shawn. 50-50 with Mikey Garcia. Let that sink in for a minute. He's splitting 50-50 with Shawn and Mikey. They guaranteed they purchase combined was $5 million in both of those fights, I believe. Quan, salute. Tell Lil Quan I said what? Rashid. Walt Disney paid Terence Crawford $5.5 million in guaranteed pay-per-view money. Walt Disney paid Amir Khan $5 million in pay-per-view money. Come on. Let that sink in for a minute. Let that sink in for a minute. If Errol Spencer's really touching the money, why he rushing back? Let that sink in for a minute. If he really touching the money, why he rushing back so fast? Come on. Errol Spence got 2.5 against Mikey and 2 against Shawn. Nigga, come on. You talking about who the A side? I thought the A side whoever had the most money. Who got the most money? Walt Disney. If they got so much money, let that sink in. If PBC got so much money, then why they just don't offer Canelo $35 million to come fight Jermall Charlo? Who gonna defend that for a minute? Who gonna defend that for a minute? Let's talk about that for a minute. Jermall Charlo turned down $10 to $12 million and wanted $20 million to fight Canelo. Real talk. Come on. He turned down $10 million. He turned down $10 to $12 million because he was scared to get that ass beat. Let that sink in for a minute. Charlo just started touching $1 million last year. He just started getting $1 million. According to Dan, he admitted to Danny Jacobs. In 18, he wasn't touching $1 million. He was just the co-feature Adrian Broner cards. No, Jermall Charlo turned it down. I got confirmation. Jermall Charlo knew about the offer. He all pop smoke, nigga. He all pop smoke. He smoke. That's the real free smoke. All them dudes is smoke. And they got Al Haymon out here. Al Haymon out here making them fire their trainers, bro. Al Haymon out here making them fire their trainers, bro. Can y'all believe that, bro? Al Haymon out here making these dudes fire their trainer. Ellerby out here lying. Don't believe nothing that... You can't believe nothing that these dudes really say, bro. Look here, man. I'll read it. Al Haymon fired Manny Robles for not being strict with him in camp for the Joshua fight. Manny Robles told Al that it was Andy's fault because he was 3 months without doing ish. No, now they're looking for someone that could be strict on Andy. Come on. Come on, bro. Are you serious? I got that a couple days ago. I got that a couple of days ago. Confirmed. Al Heyman out here. Al Heyman out here strong arming them. Al Heyman making dudes fire their coaches. Banco, salute. Al Heyman out here making them fire their coaches. Controlling their whole lives. Come on, man. And literally Errol be out here saying, it's a lie. It's a lie. Come on, man. You know when that nose get to twitching and rising up. Where all these haters at now, bro? Where are these dudes talking about, oh, Earl the Ace? It don't matter. At the end of the day, all that matter who get their ass whooped. All that matter is who get their ass whooped. Right? Does that matter? You know what I'm saying? If Errol Spence such a big star, why he submitting to Manny Pacquiao? Why he gonna let Pacquiao get no testing? You know what I'm saying? Why Pacquiao get to choose between Danny, Earl, and Mikey? Why Earl ain't choosing between Manny, Danny, and Mikey? Come on. Let that sink in for a minute. If Errol Spence a star, why he still letting Manny Pacquiao dictate what he doing? Huh? Why is Manny picking between Danny, Manny? Hold on. Yeah, but why is he picking? If Errol Spence the star, you think Anthony Joshua sit there waiting on Deontay Wilder who to fight? You know what I'm saying? Y'all just got the game messed up, bro. Y'all just brainwashed. Y'all brainwashed with them even trying. Once again, if Errol Spence is a star, why don't he have a network deal? Why? Why don't he have a network deal? Why is he signed to a television series? He said Manny the bigger fit. How is a 40-some-year-old man who lost 4 times the last decade a bigger fish than Errol Spence? Errol Spence got 2 belts. Errol Spence did 2 pay-per-views last year. Errol Spence is the hottest shit smoking. Y'all say he a star. How is he submitting to an old Manny Pacquiao? A guy that lost to Jeff Horn, Timothy Bradley, got knocked out by Marquez, and lost to Floyd Mayweather. How? How? How he a star? Come on. How? How he waiting on Manny Pacquiao to choose him? How? How he waiting on Manny Pacquiao to choose him? You can block him, Dre. Yeah. You can block him. Go ahead. But how? I mean, I'm just telling you how it is. So is Shawn Porter a bigger star than Terence Crawford? Come on, Shawn Porter just couldn't even sell out the StubHub Center. He couldn't even. They wasn't even nobody coming to that fight. Wasn't nobody coming to that fight. Nobody. They had thousands of tickets they had to give away. Nobody wanted to come see him fight Yugas. Shawn Porter can't even fight in Vegas. He live in Vegas because nobody know who he is. He can't even go home in Akron and Cleveland and fight because wouldn't nobody come out. He couldn't do what Adrian Broner do, go back to Ohio and fight. He couldn't do what Rob Eastern Jr. do, is go to Toledo and fight. Ain't nobody coming to the fight. Ain't nobody coming to the fight. But now, notice how his excuses change. How it changed. Oh, Bob Arum won't give him to me. He on the wrong side of the street. You know, he need to switch Nikes to Reeboks. Oh, send me an offer. Send me an offer. These niggas getting big offers. And now they ducking. You think Shawn Porter in some type of position to demand something? No, he was in the same room with Bob Arum Saturday for the Fury and Wilder boring ass press conference. They was in the same room. So why didn't Shawn Porter press Bob Arum? Hey, can somebody answer me that, C-Dub? Why didn't Shawn Porter talk to Bob Arum and say, I want that Bud Smoke? Why didn't he press Bob Arum? Why? Why didn't he press Bob Arum and say, I want that Bud Smoke? Tell me that, C-Dub. Why didn't Shawn Porter go up to Bob and say, what's going on? Why would Mark Kriegel, when he was criticizing Bud performance versus Kai Velasquez that he didn't watch? No, don't say smash that like Bud, nigga. Answer my question. When Mark Kriegel say, hey, man, you want to go ahead and fight Bud? He said, oh, no. Come on, man. Come on. Where they all go? Greg Clark, C-Dub, where they all go? Where Dream Chaser at? Where Dream Chaser at? Shawn gonna get going for the higher payday. Higher payday versus Zeta Lopez, bro. Ain't nobody coming out to that fight. The higher payday. What you talking about versus Zeta Lopez? Who coming to see that? Who going to see that, bro? Who going to see that versus Zeta Lopez? That's the higher payday, bro. See how they sound stupid, bro. They sound just like Negro and General Child 78. They sound like that knuckle dragger BFT, whatever his name is. They sound like OD boxing talk. Sound ignorant. I can tell y'all listen to them. Y'all sound ignorant. Come on. Sound ignorant. If Kavalaskis dropped him, I'm pretty sure Shawn can drop him too. Come on, man. That's why I ain't even clowning Anthony Joshua no more. I ain't clowning him no more. Wilder the one that's old. Wilder the one that's getting pennies compared to Anthony Joshua. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping no more. Anthony Joshua, I got 3 belts. So what? It is what it is. If Wilder want to play, tough guy, and I'm the A side and all that, who cares? Okay, move on. Go ahead and fight Tyson Fury twice. Fight Konauki and don't have no meaningful fights. At least one thing Anthony Joshua was standing on is I beat Vladimir Klitschko. You know what I'm saying? I beat Vladimir Klitschko. I stopped Klitschko. You know what I'm saying? At least he can stand on that. And in his country, and around the world, he going to be a legend. He going to be a Hall of Famer. Come on. He going to be a Hall of Famer. But let's talk about what else Shawn Porter said. Shawn Porter said that Errol Spence is not a top three welterweight. What y'all think about that? Shawn Porter said that Errol Spence is not a top 3 welterweight. What about that, C-Dub? Shawn Porter said he was robbed by Errol Spence. He not a top 3 welterweight. Now I set y'all up real good. Y'all was all on Shawn Porter. How many licks it take to get to the Tootsie Pop? What about Shawn Porter saying Errol Spence is not a top 3 welterweight? I outboxed him. I beat him. I was robbed. He not on me and Manny Pacquiao and Terence Crawford level. What about that? What about that? What about that? Huh? What about that? What would y'all think about that? See, they all got up out of here. For nah, CJ, ooh, that can't handle me. They can't handle me, bro. They talking about raping female fighter sisters and stuff of that nature. They can't handle me. The Swirl Crew. Come on. What about that? What about that? He said that he also said that Terence Crawford Terence Crawford a better fighter than Errol Spence in every aspect. He said that at the WBC convention. So what about that? What about that? So he said he was robbed. He said Errol Spence not even the top 3 welterweight. So if he wasn't the top 3 welterweight before the crash, what he is now? What is he now? He said that after the fight. He said, he can't fuck with Errol Spence. He can't fuck with Terence Crawford. Come on. Come on. He can't mess with Terence. He said he ain't even on Pacquiao level. So if he ranked Crawford and Pacquiao over Errol Spence, who you think he got winning? Yeah, he said Errol not a top 3 welterweight. He got his on behind the gloves. Michelle Joy Phelps shit. So who he got winning? He said Shawn Porter and Manny Pacquiao's a fight that's need to be made. He said, I'll box that boy. He said, I'll box that boy. That's what he said. He basically said Keith Thurman better than him too. He said Errol Spence can't box. So what y'all think about y'all hero? How I just set y'all up so smooth. What y'all think about y'all hero telling y'all other hero he sucked? Everything I said, I've been saying. He ain't no good fighter. Errol Spence is just a bully, a weight bully. I hate to say that word, but that's what he is. Yes, he did say that. Yes, he did say that. Y'all can be in denial all y'all want to. Yes, he did say that. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He sure did. He sure did.
I look forward to seeing him commentate and do what he does. It's cool to see a fighter get job outside of actually fighting. So that's cool to see. At the same time, I do understand that he was trying to make a statement for ESPN. He was trying to make a statement for Top Rank. Bad way to make that statement. I think he essentially called out everybody that's under the PBC banner, and that's just not right. You know, none of us are afraid to fight anyone out there. It just so happens that most of us are on the PBC side. So why do we need to cross the street when all of the fun is over here? Why do we need to cross the street to hopefully have some fun and then try to come back and do what we've already been doing? You know, so hey, if Terence Crawford wants to come have some fun, any of those guys out there want to come have some fun, you got to come on our side of the fence.
Where do you rank Terence Crawford on the welterweight? You're in the welterweight. You're on the PBC side.
He's top three. He's top three. I definitely think that I'm up there top three, and I feel like Manny Pacquiao is right up there. I think that I answered all of the questions when I beat Errol Spence. I feel like that decision was not just. I do feel like he did a great job, but I think it's clear to see who's a better boxer between myself and Errol Spence. And the question that remains to be seen is who's better, Manny Pacquiao or Shawn Porter, Manny Pacquiao or Errol or Terence Crawford, Shawn Porter or Terence Crawford. Those are the big fights out there.
Mm. Mm. No, don't come back here and say denial. You was just Shawn Porter. Y'all was just riding Shawn Porter. Talking about denial. Denial. He just told you. He just said that y'all hero about to get taxed by Manny Pacquiao. He basically said y'all hero ain't even on Terence Crawford level. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Y'all heard why we gotta cross the street? Why we gotta cross the street? It's a putty cat on the other side of the street. It's a big mean putty cat. You know what I'm saying? It's a big mean putty cat. He basically said Pacquiao gonna beat the shit out y'all boy. Now what y'all gotta say about that? That's what he said. He basically said that, man, come on. If he struggle with me, he can't see Pacquiao see Terence Crawford. Come on, man. He's a 3-belt fraud. He's a 3-belt fraud. That's what he said. He said, I'll box that boy. He said, I'll beat y'all hero. How he gonna be? He ain't above no Pacquiao. He ain't above no Terence Crawford. He struggled with Shawn Porter. That's what he said. He struggled with Shawn Porter. How he gonna be up there with Terence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao? That's what he said. He struggled with Shawn Porter. Come on. Dre said I had it a draw. Without the knockdown, Porter won that fight. He said without the knockdown. Come on. Now Porter. Now all the Porter slander. Y'all was just saying, oh, Crawford need to cross the street to fight Porter. See how I set y'all up, bro. That's what happened when y'all listen to Trill Boxing Talk and OD Boxing Talk. That's what happened. That's what happened, man. Y'all need to put the yak down. Y'all need to put the drugs down, the heroin, whatever y'all doing. Now put that down, bro. Come get some education over here, bro. Stop listening to Better Call Saul. Stop listening to Better Call Saul. Stop listening to Maxi Pad, period blood boxing. Talk about raping other women and stuff. Come on, how y'all listen to that, man? Listen to Twinkle Toes boxing talk. That nigga better stay cutting retro documentaries and shit. He talk all that crazy shit where he at. Come over to Michigan and talk crazy about Carissa and watch your head get took off your shoulders. Overdose boxing talk. Y'all listening to them ignorant niggas, man. Y'all got to get y'all a woman or something, bro. Get you a PlayStation. Go to the titty bar. Get you a second job. You listening to them ignorant niggas over there. I don't know which worse. Trill boxing talk or OD boxing talk. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I really listen to Tyler the Creator Ignorant album. Shoot. I'm out of here, man. Out of here, man. So what y'all think about Shawn Porter, man? Huh? What y'all think about Shawn Porter saying y'all hero garbage? Like I've been saying. It's gonna be a great day if Manny Pacquiao fight Errol Spence. He knocked Errol Spence front, so I'ma laugh. And I hope Pacquiao get a new dog and name him Errol. I hope he get a new dog and name him Errol. He said the fights to make is Shawn Porter, Bud, Shawn Porter, Pacquiao, Pacquiao, Bud. Them the top three. Them top three. Not Errol Spence, not the 2-belt champion. He 2-belt champion. He's a chump. Come on. He's a chump. He struggled with it. He got Shawn Porter feeling confident. Shawn Porter ain't never had this much confidence in his life. He got Shawn Porter getting married. Shawn Porter say, if this the pinnacle of the division, come on, man. Shawn Porter feel like G Money off the cane. You know what I'm saying? He feel like Fanon off the dope. You know what I'm saying? Remember Child off Hangover? He snorted that coke, whatever that was, and he jumped off the top of the balcony. He was on the parachute floating. That's how Shawn Porter feeling right now. Shawn Porter, I think I'm on dope. Am I Leah? He floating through the air, man. He high as a dry pussy, bro. Shawn and Gatekeeper. So your hero just struggled with a gatekeeper then. Come on, your hero just struggled with a gatekeeper. That's what you saying? Let's be honest. Errol Spence just struggled with a gatekeeper then. Come on. Fly guy, salute. Errol Spence just struggled with a gatekeeper then. That's what you was just saying. He just struggled with a gatekeeper. Not even a gatekeeper at his best. People could say Shawn Porter was at his best when he fought Keith Thurman. By what, 3-4 years before that. So he struggled with a 3 or 4 year older Shawn Porter. He didn't even struggle with the best version of Shawn Porter. So he struggled with an old gatekeeper, bro. So what he gonna do against Pacquiao? No, let him call him a gate. What he gonna do versus Pacquiao? You know what I'm saying? Somebody that came off a car accident, who's an avid alcoholic, who got a going to the club problem, who still look big as hell. What he gonna do versus Manny Pacquiao? Because if he let Mikey get 50-50, he let Shawn get 50-50. You know what I'm saying? What he gonna let Pacquiao do? Pacquiao gonna come in there, I'm going to pump you up. He about to come in there, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He about to come in there, Big Papa Pump. I'm about to pump you. He about to come in there and boom, 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 pow. I hope he knock Errol Spence front teeth out. I'ma laugh. I can't. I mean, this is gonna be most anticipated. Remember when Adrian Broner got after he beat Madonna, and they were throwing popcorn and water bottles at his head, and they escorted him out, and they walked him to the locker room. I'm gonna enjoy that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna enjoy that. If Pacquiao do that, man, Pacquiao my hero, man. Pacquiao my hero. And then your hero will save. Pacquiao my hero. I'm gonna get a Pacquiao shirt, man. I'm gonna get a Pacquiao shirt and wear it every live stream I do for a week. I'm gonna get Pacquiao. I'm gonna go live every day of the week. I'm gonna try to. Since they went against Pacquiao for Keith, when they went with Pacquiao for Keith Thurman, I hope they walk him out. Bro. Pick his teeth up off the ground, put it in some milk so they can put it back in there. Hope they walk him clean. I'ma laugh. Pacquiao. I hope he stop him too. Open them scabs up on his face. You know what I'm saying? I hope they pick him up like Rocky picked up Apollo. I hope they knock his ass out. Errol Spence don't box again. I hope so. Since he got all the A-side money, I'm gonna laugh I don't care if Pacquiao don't fight Crawford neither. I'm gonna laugh my ass off. And then Pacquiao just beat up Shawn Porter for good measure. And Pacquiao just retire on top. I ain't gonna be mad at him. I'm gonna laugh my ass. An old ass Pacquiao came to Top Rank and cleaned out Top Rank stable and retired on top. Like a boss. Call shots like a he go over there and he whoop forget Danny Garcia, man. We gonna talk about him in a minute. BK978. Salute. No, I ain't trolling. I'm dead ass serious. I hope Manny Pacquiao knock his teeth out. I hope he stop him. I I hope he look like Harvey Dent after the explosion. For real. I hope he knock his teeth out and put him in. Nigga don't fight again. I hope he go to the back cave and stay in the back cave. Shit. I'll laugh my ass off. I ain't got no love for these Texas frauds. At all. Only one that's real in Texas that's fighting out of the top fighters, Jamel Charlo. He the only one that want all the smoke regardless. The rest of these dudes ducking offers and running and shit. Man, I hope Pacquiao, pow, pow. Hope he give him that Chinese combination number 1. Sweet and sour chicken with shrimp fried rice with a Coke on the side. Pow, 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 and an egg. Pow, with an egg roll. Pow, with some crab ragu. Pow, with some sushi. Oh, he beat the shit out that boy. Can't wait. Pacquiao gonna come. I don't care. They can say Pacquiao the greatest of all time. I'll live with it. He come over the top rank he come from top rank and clean the PBC stable out. Lomachenko, I'm glad I didn't fight Manny Pacquiao. I'm glad I didn't fight Manny Pacquiao. I'm glad I can't fight Manny Pacquiao. I'm pretty sure Crawford would be happy to have his front teeth in and not have a drinking problem and not be in the club and being a family man and being having his kids with a black woman, unlike Shawn Porter and Errol Spence swirling out here. So we'll see. Pow pow. But they talking right now, him and Manny. So we'll see what happens. I know. We'll see what happens. But if Manny Pacquiao get the fight, I'm putting big money on Pacquiao, especially if there's no drug testing. He said Pacquiao will buy him a purse. Hell yeah. Him and Yellow Beezy probably be popping pills, getting in the shower with each other. For real. He said Texas cheating the amateurs. Can't cheat this ass with pow pow. Spence about to walk down Pacquiao round 7. What about Shawn Porter? Why he didn't walk down Shawn Porter? Why he didn't walk down Mikey Garcia? The gatekeepers. Why he knocked down the gatekeeper Shawn Porter then, C-Dub? You contradicting yourself. Why you didn't stop Shawn Porter then? Huh? He gonna walk down Errol. He gonna walk down Pacquiao when he couldn't walk down Shawn Porter. He walked down Mikey Garcia and couldn't baptize him. He walked into the pool pit, but didn't dump him in water. Come on. Come on, man. Pow, pow. Pacquiao go come in. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, pow, pow. Errol Spence's teeth come out. Y'all gonna think it's the mouth. Pow, 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 pow. Derrick James gonna wave that towel. I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Pacquiao him with I hope if Pacquiao knock him out, man, I'm gonna celebrate. Celebrate. Good time. I'm gonna party all night. I'm gonna get me a Cuban cigar. And I'm gonna just get on live and just laugh. And we just gonna chop it up. If Errol win, good for Errol. But his day coming. I hope when he lose, he don't ever fight again. Hope he go into the back cave. Negro fight fan can pick his teeth off the ground. His page done too. Don't let Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder lose. Oh man, what the local dummy boxing community gonna do then too? Come on. What the local gatekeeper don't mean you want number 5 and number 5 is the gatekeeper to the top 4. To the top, who the top 4 then? He a gatekeeper. He lost to Yugas. Remember that? Earl ain't that good. They know it, Davion, bro. Don't nobody want to admit it. He a stiff black Triple G with a little bit more speed because he a welterweight. That's it. We got to see if he got Triple G chin. I hope Pacquiao stop him. Let's talk about Jarrett Hurd performance. Jarrett Hurd fought Francisco Santana. It was a terrible card this Saturday night, but I heard they did over 8,000 attendance according to Dan Rayfield. So not sure how many comps they did or how many tickets they gave away, but 8,000 people was in the Barclays Center. I think the Barclays Center may hold around like maybe 15 to 16,000 for a boxing event or something like that. I've been there before. It's a nice size stadium. It's nowhere big as MSG, but it's a nice size boxing stadium. So I think Danny could have did better had LeBron not came to Philly that night. I thought, thinking to myself, that kind of affected Danny Garcia crowd because LeBron was in Philly that night and he broke the record. So I pretty much thought a lot of people was gonna stay in Philly and probably tune in for that or go to the Wells Fargo Arena for that. But at the end of the day, Jarrett Hurd looked real uncomfortable. For a guy that wanted to box, he had a really, really wide stance. And I really didn't understand why his stance was so wide. I thought he should have brought his stance in a little bit more. I could be wrong, for better mobility, but he looked stiff. But this is what happened when you change styles. They was wrong for putting this on TV. He should have been on a non-televised bout. But at the end of the day, Santana was getting some things off. But I like to see him kind of, he was flat footed, walking around the ring, and that's okay. You probably want to see him on his toes a little bit every now and again and get a little bit of a rhythm, but they got a lot to work on. Jarrett Hurd is sometimes you got to destroy the build, and what they done is destroy, and they trying to really turn him into a boxer. But sometimes you just got to give a fighter, you got to refine his tools. You don't have to rebuild him. And his coach K, I'm not sure, but most of his boxers seem to be stick and movers. They stick and move, and they really good IQ. But he trying to overhaul Jarrett Hurd, and this is why I said, and there's no knock to him because obviously he got a lot of good fighters, and but Jarrett Hurd should have went to Robert Garcia, because what Robert Garcia did for Marcos Madonna and what he doing for Zito Lopez and what he did for Margarito a little bit, he didn't try to change who they were. You know what I'm saying? He gave Madonna some tools to complement what Madonna did. That's what they did. They gave Madonna tools to complement what he did. They didn't try to get Madonna to go out there, box on his back foot and jab. No, they said, Madonna, you continue to walk your opponent down, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna improve the jab. We're gonna give you a little bit of foot movement, a little bit of head movement. We're gonna show you how to, change that right hook to the body and come up top of the jab. They refined Madonna's skills, and they tinkered with him a little bit. They doing it the wrong way. They trying to treat Jarrett Hurd like Quan Son. Like Quan Son is small, but he learning the boxing basics from a young age, so he not learning nothing different. He learning how to hit the pass away. He learning how to keep his right hand at home. He learning how to tuck his chin. He learning the things that a novice should be able to learn. But with Jarrett Hurd, he not a novice. With Jarrett Hurd, he don't have the luxury of having 20 or 30, 40 amateur fights or 50 or excuse me, 10 or 10 to 15 fights that you need to rehaul that style. And for Jarrett Hurd, it's a wrong approach. He had it down. If this don't work, which I don't believe it's gonna work the way they're doing it, he had it down. He had it down a career-ending fight. But he don't necessarily have to be the guy that's walking the guy down and just taking punishment. It's ways to get around that. It's ways to get them to come behind the jab and walk guys down and be defensive. And it's Margarito did it, Madonna did it. It's the ways to get up under a guy, use the shoulder, go to the body. But they trying to rebuild him while still trying to fight on TV, which is not gonna work. And like I said before, Robert Garcia was the perfect style for him, the perfect coach to get with. But look what he did for Jose Ramirez. Look what he did for Zito Lopez. Robert Garcia thrives on that, and that's who I really pretty much would have got with. And people say, well, they this, they that. Sometimes you got to make a commitment that's right for you. And Robert Garcia is the best boxer trainer. He's the best at he's the best at really resalvaging a fighter and really giving him the tools he needs to succeed. But Jarrett Hurd, his base was a little bit wide. He looked uncomfortable. I felt that every now and again he probably should be on his toes to get a rhythm. I think he need to kind of change the variation of his jab. He was kind of jabbing, kind of piston, double, triple it up. I think he could have did some other things, but you can't really work on everything in the extent that time they had, even though it was extended. If he gonna be, he gonna be trying to box from the back foot, then he gonna probably need to lead left hook a little bit and right hand, left hook, right hand. But like I said before, I think it's better for him to move forward. But it's a way to defend and move forward. Look at Triple G, the way he fought Curtis Stevenson. It's a way to be aggressive with your jab. You know what I'm saying? The Klitschko style is a really good style that Jarrett Hurd can adopt. I mean, he can look at what James Toney was fighting, but that's hard to ask him to do what James Toney did, because a lot of that is years of sparring and years of fighting and just years of school and knowing how to feel a punch and seeing the punch before that comes. So I like to see Jarrett Hurd be the same aggressive fighter that he was. I like to see Jarrett Hurd on the front foot, but kind of change some things. Catch shots, roll shots. Step to the side and be a little bit more. But it's over for him, in my opinion. It's over with for him. I think the best for him is legitimately Robert Garcia. You look what he did with Lopez. You look what he did with Margarito. You look what he did with Madonna. I mean, come on. Look what he did with aggressive fighters. Fighters that's been caveman throughout his career. He's given them the fundamentals. Like I said before, he gave them dudes the fund. That's who he should have went to. Him and Margarito, they remind me of each other. Skill wise, he remind me of a raw Marcus Madonna. You know what I'm saying? Not the Madonna that fought Floyd. That's Robert Garcia work. The Madonna that fought, Victor Ortiz, and the Madonna that lost to Amir Khan, the Madonna that fought to Eric Morales. That caveman guy remind me of Jarrett Hurd. I don't think Jarrett Hurd carried the power that he did, but Robert Garcia is probably the best active coach right now. People say, "Oh, what about Floyd Senior?" But Floyd Senior, he has a social disconnect between him and fighters. That's what people got to understand. Him, Nacho Beristain, are they great trainers in their own right? Yes. But when you talk about this generation of fighter, it's a social disconnect. You know what I'm saying? Freddie Roach had his day, but Robert Garcia teach you enough defense and enough offense to be successful. So, like I said before, I'm not saying that K is a bad fit for him, but what they trying to turn him into, you might as well wipe Jarrett Hurd off the map. If Jarrett Hurd was in there with a live body, he talking about J Rock and fighting him, that he gonna revert back to what he done before. He gonna get his ass whooped. It's nobody in this division that he beaten that's worth a damn fighting like that, man. But like I said, I like the kid, but I just think what they doing, they need to do it off television. And it's gonna be, for what they doing, it's gonna take patience. That's years, man. That's years of Floyd doing what Floyd and Canelo doing. That's years that he gotta learn. That's muscle memory, and that's, like I said, I would prefer Robert Garcia. They took time with Madonna. They didn't change him. They just complimented what he done to do what he did. But Danny Garcia and Ivan Redkach, boring fight, but I watched it because wasn't nothing really else to watch that night. So I did watch it. I didn't go to the casino because it was raining and snowing at the same time, whatever you sleep, whatever they want to call that. So I sat and I watched the whole card. You know what I'm saying? I watched a little bit of the 76ers Lakers game, and I had the fight going on the laptop. And Danny Garcia, I told y'all he had a bad camp. He said he had to cut 25 pounds. Didn't know he got out of that type of shape. Couldn't stop Redkach. You can see he couldn't take it to the next gear because he drained himself. He worked hard to take that weight off, and he wasn't really refining his skills in the gym the way he should have. So, no way Redkach was supposed to make it the final bell. But Redkach had a really nice left hand to the body early on that he was landing. That I think that's really why he survived. Now Redkach wanted to step up the pace early on, but the problem with being aggressive with Danny Garcia is that he's a master counterpuncher. And every time Redkach did something, he paid for it, no matter if Danny hit the glove or not. So, but the one thing Redkach did well was go to Danny Garcia's body. He just couldn't throw nothing but that straight left hand to the body. And when you only can throw that straight left hand to the body, you couldn't follow up. It's nothing he can do. Remember, this is a guy that knocked out by Ninchinian in like 4 or 5 rounds, and John Molina Jr. in 4 or 5 rounds. He lost to Tevin Farmer. And like I said, Danny Garcia did himself no favor talking about he wanted to go to 54. Even without the weight cut, he doesn't excuse me, he doesn't possess enough explosive, fast twitch speed in the hands or in the legs. He don't possess enough power to hang Jermaine up there. So, that fight, man, it was a stock down for Danny Garcia, and this is why you shouldn't fight once a year. He was scheduled to fight twice last year. He was scheduled to fight Manny Pacquiao until Pacquiao called the 44 fake. Dr. Blick, salute. Yeah, salute to Dr. Blick. He old as hell. Nigga 23 yesterday, I believe. So happy birthday, Dr. Blick. He what if I was talking about? Oh, Danny Garcia and Redkach. But Danny Garcia, he didn't do himself no favors. I don't want to see him fight anybody. Even Bud at this point, we know what happened. Bud will baptize Danny Garcia, but Garcia still is reactive. His faculty still there. His counterpuncher still there, but it just seemed that this is why you shouldn't fight once a year. You know what I'm saying? Because if you fight once, you plan on fighting twice a year, and that fall out, and Pacquiao end up fighting Thurman instead of Garcia. Now he's set on the shelf for the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? Danny Garcia should be fighting 3 times a year. And I remember Roger telling Floyd that you got to be more active as you get older. Because the longer you sit, the more weight that you gain, and the more stiff your muscles get, and the more susceptible you are to getting injured in training and fights. You got to be more active. But this is what Al Haymon do to him. This is what Al Haymon do to him. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Danny Garcia never been knowing how to cut the ring off. Neutral natural salute. This is what Al Haymon do. This is PBC fighters don't know who they fight. I've been telling y'all that, man. Danny Garcia didn't know he was fighting Redkach when he was fighting Redkach. You know what I'm saying? He ducked Josita Lopez. He ducked Lipinets. Imagine if he fought Lipinets or Yugas that night. Danny Garcia probably would have lost. You know what I'm saying? But Danny Garcia just looking to cash out versus Manny Pacquiao or Errol Spence. I don't want to see him fight neither one of them. I think Errol Spence coming back off an injury, that'll be a small competitive due to the injury. But if Errol Spence just box him and just do basic boxing, he should be able to beat Danny Garcia. I just wish Danny Garcia go away, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? He said Hurd should fight 3 more times in Mexico at a catchweight. That's basically what it was Saturday night. He fought at 156, but yeah, he should go to Mexico and fight. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, Danny Garcia is, like I said, I think Jerron Ennis probably beat Danny Garcia right now. I think Reach's Progress beat Danny Garcia probably. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, that wasn't his best performance coming off of April. So that is what it is. Also, you got Daniel Du Bois, Joe Joyce. They agreed to fight, I think, in the 02, April 18th. So I'm looking forward to that fight. Joe Joyce 37 years old. Du Bois like 22. So it should be an interesting fight. Like both fighters, which I can go to that fight. So we have to see how it go. I think Du Bois got a little bit more heavy-handed in there, but we'll see if he can take Joe Joyce's volume. So that's something to look at. Also, Errol Spence still up in the club partying. People say, well, he ain't drinking and he ain't doing this and he ain't doing that. Like I said before, you can't explain logic to ignorant niggas. You know what I'm saying? You can't explain logic to people who don't want to see logic or don't want to be rational about the heroes. Like at the end of the day, for a dude that just had a traumatic experience, an open case, why are you in the club? You know what I'm saying? Why are you in the club? Why you ain't changing your lifestyle? When people usually have traumatic experiences, they change. You know what I'm saying? They get in a car accident. They was speeding. They don't speed no more. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence, he ain't too wise. He not too wise at all. Still hanging with rappers. You see everybody drinking around him. For a person that's trying to drink, that's trying to stop the drinking, a person that may have a big fight with Manny Pacquiao going on. At the end of the day, your father supposed to be like, nah, bro, we just gonna lay low, keep our heads down, we gonna train and do this and do that. Like I said before, it's pure ignorance. It's pure. Not to say ignorance is like he's a nigga or nothing like that. No, this is pure Negro ignorance. This is pure negligence. This is pure naive. He don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? He don't know no better. This is the same thing as Andy Ruiz. Big fight coming up and basically taking it for granted. The same thing with Errol Spence. Errol Spence supposed to be sleeping, living, boxing, and trying to get his life together and sitting at home. But this is what happened when you can't leave that club alone. Wood, salute. Y'all subscribe to Wood Stay Real TV. This is what happened when you don't leave that club alone. He partying again. People say, well, he wasn't drinking this time. And it's just ignorance, bro. Just ignorance. His father can't even tell him what to do. So I ain't even getting to the friends. If your father and your coach, your mother, or if you ain't got no brothers and they can't tell you to sit your ass at home and you, this nigga's an idiot. He's a knuckle dragger, my wood Stay Real TV voice. Spence and Crawford ducking. No, at the end of the day, don't sit here and say Spence and Crawford ducking each other to make. No, Errol Spence don't want that work. Been telling y'all that. This is young ignorance. This is ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Ignorance, man. You good. I wouldn't be at the club after all that shit happened. You know what I'm saying? But he'll live and he learn. You know what I'm saying? And if he lose to Pacquiao, people gonna point to this. They gonna point to him being in the club with Yellow Beat. This is a nigga that got shot at, almost lost his life. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. This Yellow Beezy dude that almost lost his life in the street. You think people when you dealing with people that's in the street. That's another thing too. You think you dealing with people in the street. You think the people that's looking to get them and the people that the haters and the beef. Most rappers get, or excuse me, most rappers or most local celebrities are at a higher risk when they're at home. So if you from Dallas, you in Atlanta, you probably more safer being in Atlanta. You more safer being in Oakland. You more safer being in South Central. You more safer being in Montana. You more safer being in Indiana. You more safer than being in New York because your hometown is the one that has the most hatred for you, bro. Everybody in your hometown think you owe them something. And that's the God honest truth. So, and not only is he in his home city and he partying and stuff like ain't nothing going on, but he with a nigga that has street beef. He beefing with multiple rappers, beefing with comedians and stuff. Almost lost his life. So if a hater, catch y'all come out the club, you think, oh man, he with Errol Spence. We shouldn't lay him down. No, that ain't how they thinking. That ain't how they thinking, man. Like shit, you a casualty. You a casualty. You in a car, somebody roll up on you and they get the light in the car up. And that's why we trying to explain to females that got there. I only want to deal with drug dealers or the nigga that got the bag. Do you know there's not one drug dealer story that a woman that has a drug dealing husband or a drug dealing street baby daddy? It ain't no good stories in that. Either the baby daddy, the baby mama set you up, or you get locked up or you get shot up. You guilty by association. You think people that put the mask on, you think people that put that mask on, or people that's looking to kill you or whatever you probably think I ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? You probably think I ain't did nothing. They ain't gonna do that to me. No, they not thinking that way. Like you casualty. They kicking the door in. They duck tying the kids up. They duck tying your wife up. They duck tying your girlfriend up. This is what people don't. This is what naive females don't understand about the drug game. You know what I'm saying? If you're not beefing with your connector, you're not beefing with the plug. You beef with somebody in the street. A lot of them street movies that you watch, that's real shit. Like Paid in Full. He tried to be cool with everybody. He tried to put everybody on, but somebody always feel that it ain't enough. And with Errol Spence, this is guilty by association. Not guilty because you selling drugs or you got beef. They don't care. When you coming out the club, they looking to light that up. When you driving in the car with him, they gonna get him. They gonna get you too. Or you gonna be tied up in something that you don't have to be. This is why most people move out the hood. People say, well, you ain't gotta move out the hood. That's some coon stuff or some raccoon stuff. No. You gotta move out the hood. Don't mean you can't help the hood from afar. You gotta move out the hood if you get some money. That's common sense. He out there with all that jewelry on. You can have a gun all you want to. But if you coming out the club with all that jewelry on, you a target. Do you really want to put yourself in a position to kill somebody and feel like going out to the police or going down to the precinct or having somebody body on your mind you didn't kill or you didn't slang or whatever, or getting in a shootout and you kill an innocent kid? This is why you don't put yourself in that position. Errol Spence is really enjoying, and this real shit. This ain't even no hatred. This ain't no joking shit. Errol Spence is really putting himself he really enjoying being a local celebrity. Errol Spence is like a local rap star that's really enjoying it. But the difference between a local rap star is a local rap star is a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? They got Errol Spence ain't no street dude. I can tell you that from a mile away. The way he act, the way he move, the way he talk. He ain't no street nigga, bro. A street nigga know the do's and the don'ts. They peep when the setup about to come. They peep when somebody plotting on you in the club. They peep when somebody trailing them. You know what I'm saying? They know, hey man, they trying to plot on me. Let me drop my car off at the police precinct. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, they get back to them. They trying to plot on your chain. So they peep that. They always prepare because they got street knowledge. Booksmart's not gonna help you in the streets. In the position he putting himself in, where people don't understand. Oh, he ain't drinking. That don't mean nothing. Alexander Wilson super chat. Hoods are being gentrified left and right. I'm in DC and they tore down all the projects and housing units. The hood is not what it used to be. Yeah, they can tear down the housing projects all they want to. But hood motherfuckers is still gonna be hood motherfuckers. That's what it don't change. Just because you tear down the hood, don't mean the hood mentality there. You can tear down the Philadelphia and put all brand new housings up, and you can make it look nice. But in the next 20 years, if you still got the same motherfuckers, ignorant niggas in it, guess what? It's gonna be the same thing that it was 20 years before it was. No matter what it looked like, at the end of the day, put it to you this way: you can put a chick with big titties and big ass. You can put a big ass on her, but you can't change her personality. You can't make a hood rat into a housewife. You can change the titties. You can change the lips. You can do the makeup. You can put the lace front on. You can put the bundles on. You can give her a new ass. You can give her new legs. You can get her new clothes. But you can't change who she is on the inside. You can't. You know. So, like I said before, what people don't understand is you putting yourself in a compromising position, and that's what he doing. He putting himself in a position. Who you roll with, that's important. But hey, it is what it is, bro. He gonna look back and he gonna be like, man, I should have did some things different. But other than that, man, we talked about the new boxers, PBC boxers excuse, and basically everybody got to come to PBC if you want to fight a PBC fighter and take less money. Like I just played the clip of Shawn Porter earlier, basically saying Errol Spence not a top 3 welterweight. It's him, Manny, and Terence, and he actually beat Manny Pacquiao. He beat Errol Spence, and Errol Spence robbed him, and Errol Spence ain't top 3 in the division. He outboxed Errol Spence. Some people believe it, some people don't believe it. We talked about Hurd, we talked about Garcia and Redkach, we talked about Du Bois and Joe Joyce for a minute. Just talked about Errol Spence still in the club partying. But other than that, with the PBC fighters, man, y'all can ask questions. If you got any questions, I'll answer them. With the PBC fighters, it is what it is. Now all of a sudden, send an offer. Now it's turned to send an offer. Now it's turned to, oh, you got to come over here now. So you got PBC fighters turning down $10 million, $12 million to fight. Now you got PBC fighters, saying, oh, I'm the A side. You got to come to American Deontay Wilder. If they got this mentality, Wilder ain't never fighting Anthony Joshua. And I can tell you this, Fury and Wilder too, other than them rematching again, it's never probably going to be another ESPN Fox joint venture. I just heard it really ain't working out like that. So what you think, Hurd and Bomac? That ain't gonna help him. Only guy that can help him is Robert Garcia, a guy that's done it before. That's not gonna help him. I like Bomac, but I don't believe so. So at the end of the day, you can say what you want to say about Bob Arum. You can say what you want to say, but Terence Crawford got a network deal. Why Errol Spence don't? Why would I come to Fox to get less money? Demetrius Andrade is guaranteed what he gonna get. Demetrius Andrade is getting. He knows when. This is what y'all gotta understand. PBC fighters don't know when they gonna fight. They don't have a schedule. Why did Danny Garcia leave? Why did Jesse Vargas leave? They don't have a schedule. They don't. They don't know when they fighting. This is what you gotta understand. Danny Jacobs know when he fighting. Demetrius Andrade know when he fighting. So Demetrius Andrade ain't got to worry about, blowing up 20, 30, 40 pounds in weight or 50 pounds of weight. Demetrius Andrade know I'm fighting in January and I'm fighting in May. Right? Ain't nothing going to change. Those are my fight days. Canelo know I'm fighting in May. I'm fighting in September. Danny Jacobs know I'm fighting Blaza. I know when I'm fighting. I don't have to wait on no back end money. I ain't got to wait on no international gate money. I ain't got to wait on, I know what I'm making and what I'm getting, regardless of promotion. I know what I'm making, what I'm getting, and what I'm fighting. This is why you get Danny Garcia blowing up 20, 30 pounds of weight. See, that's what y'all don't understand. PBC not paying nobody no money. This is why you get the mismatch you get. This is why you get the cards you getting. Because they only can afford one A side. And when they put two A sides together, let y'all see it, or two fighters like Shawn Porter, Errol Spence, that fight should have been on regular Fox. And it was intended to be on regular Fox. But Errol Spence cried and made it on pay-per-view. That wasn't no pay-per-view fight. Dominic Breazeale and Deontay Wilder, they wanted to put it on pay-per-view. They ain't no pay-per-view fight because they couldn't afford what Wilder wanted. They had to find a way to scrape the $20 million that Wilder got from the zone and keep Wilder on Showtime. Scrape it together. The zone had it easy. So y'all living in your own bubble like PBC is the best. No, it ain't. They don't even know when they fight next. And they think they got a fight coming up in April and they change, a fight day change. Now we got a fight in June. And before you know it, you only fight one time a year. So of course you better get the money you getting. Because if you don't get it, then you ain't getting no fight. So if they overpay Shawn Porter and Shawn Porter make $2-3 million his next fight, yeah, okay, he make $2-3 million. He might not fight again until 2021. Andre gonna clear $8 million next year. Think about it. Deontay Wilder might leave PBC on the low. He's stupid. He too tied in there. He too tied in. He letting Al and Shelly Finkel pimp him. He too stupid. He should have been took that money, to be honest. What do you think about Stephen Foreman Jr.? Yeah, he all right. He tight. I like him. What weight class he fight? I seen him this weekend, but he pretty nice. I like him. Wilder and Fury about to flop. Like that press conference they put on Fox, that shit was totally pointless. So we ain't getting no cross promotion fights after February. If they do it again, when they do it again, other than that, I doubt it. Unless some things change, but I doubt it. What does Fox, ESPN, Showtime, blah blah have to do with boxing skills? Nothing. 122. So he had 122. So what are you there? Yeah, he can do some damage. Ain't nobody at 122 right now. I think Navetes, he probably about to move up. He on the Wilder Fury undercard, 2 undercard. Rigondeaux probably about to move back down at this next fight on the Gary Russell King Tug undercard. Ray Vargas signed with PBC, so that's maybe something they consider. That's a tough fight because he's so tall and long and cagey and awkward. He tough, so we'll see. Danny Roman there too, so that's a tough fight. He hold 2 belts there, so Stephen Foreman might be on the wrong side of the street because PBC not about to serve up Ray Vargas to Stephen Foreman. So, like I said, if he fight Rigondeaux, I heard Rigondeaux going back down though. So why couldn't Postal and Ramirez be on? Because they don't want to spend that money. I'm telling you, man, people talking about PBC top rank cheap and nigga PBC just as cheap. Look at the pay-per-view cards you got this weekend. They just as cheap. Y'all keep asking the questions though. Foden about to be Navete's mandatory. Yeah, he moving up. Yeah, Navete moving up. Yep, he moving up soon. But Navete's I don't know. I ain't seen enough of Fulton, but he got the style to beat Navete's though. Slick style, but he got the style to beat him. But it'll be a good fight. But yeah, they wasn't putting no Postal Ramirez or no Qdoba and Lipias on that card. They cheap. This is why you got the fight cards you got on Showtime. They cheap, man. They real cheap. But sometimes the fights they be putting together, they produce a good fight. But they can easily do more numbers if they get these fighters to take less money and build their stardom. But it ain't gonna happen. Wilder Fury 2 is looking like a joke, but Bomb Squad to the end. Yeah, I mean, closer to the fight, we had different feelings about it. But like I said before, I didn't enjoy the first fight. The 12th round was cool, but like I said before, we'll see what the second fight be like. Al about to protect Brandon and Ray from Fulton. Yep, he might put them in together. Omar Figueroa and them. Brandon Figueroa, I call him Omar. All these boxing promotions cheap with not the zone. The zone throwing all that cash around. They the only ones. If the zone had that mentality on the Fox platform, the zone would be the best thing smoking in boxing. If they had the Fox platform with the money they throwing out, the zone would be the best thing smoking, bro. Easily. Obviously, Canelo would have to go on pay-per-view though. But y'all keep asking questions. If these streets didn't matter, promoters, egos, we would see all the fights we can. We want to see. We would. It's all. It's not. It's not even about money. It's about power struggle, and ego, and revenge. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see PBC demise. I ain't gonna lie. I like some of the fighters over there. Like I said, I like Wilder. I like Jamel Charlo mentality, even though he said some whole shit about the fuck the fans and shit. But I like his mentality. I like Fulton. I like Omar Figueroa. He pretty much mix it up in anybody. Ugis, Lipinets, Rickendow, always be a fan of his, and a lot of the fighters they got over there. But I'll be glad when that shit crumbled. It's really been like the bird flu for boxing. It's really been a virus. You know what I'm saying? PBC is the worst thing that ever hit for boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? Al Haymon got every right to have a personal vendetta against everybody. Eddie Hearn did him wrong. He pulled the Pilgrim move, and Bob Arum did him wrong. But it's just bad for boxing, bro. It's bad for boxing. Any decent fight you get, at least at PBC on Showtime, you used to get some really good cards. You know what I'm saying? But any fight you get, you got to pay for it. That's worth it. And then the fights that end up being good on, you don't anticipate it. You know what I'm saying? You don't anticipate Rosario laying out J Rock like that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't anticipate Tony Harrison and Charlo being that good, or Korobov and Charlo being competitive. Usually they always designed to be lopsided victories, but it is what it is. Wilder going to get roasted if he lose. Waiting on that L. Yeah, if he lose, obviously he the biggest dummy out there, but he got a rematch clause. So unless Tyson Fury retire, you know what I'm saying? Fury ain't got nothing to lose, and that's something that we got to look at. Y'all keep asking the questions though, but Fury ain't got nothing to lose. What Fury got to lose? Fury held 3 belts. Fury ain't got nothing to lose, but his jaw and his soul. But Fury lose, he go to WWE. That's one thing that they did set him up for. If Fury is fighting with no pressure, real talk, Fury is fighting with no. Even though I think Wilder took something out of him, but Wilder is really fighting with all the pressure on him. But when you got that equalizer, it is what it is. Coffee Universe, y'all subscribe to Coffee channel. Salute. He got all. But Wilder, you've been dealing pressure all your whole life. Your daughter is born with cerebral palsy, and you was working 3 different jobs. So pressure ain't nothing to a black person. You know what I'm saying? Like Damian Lillard say, pressure is a mom that don't know how to pay. They can't pay her deals or something like that. He said, Neutral Nurse the Zone needs a TV channel because they might make the Zone $50 a month. Shit, I ain't never paid for it regardless, so it makes me no difference. You know what I'm saying? It makes me no difference. $50 a month. You crazy. I go pay for HBO Max when it come out. That's only $20 a month. I'm still enjoying Disney Plus. So he said, hold on, I didn't see that. He said, so y'all think the Zone or Two Tank? I don't know, Two Tank better. I don't know what you said. Thank you, man. Everyone did. I don't know. He said, so y'all think the Zone or Tank, but I don't know what that means. You got to rephrase that. PBC only made one unification with all the damn champions in 2019. That's what it is. Because when they put 2 champions or they put 2 respectable fighters in the ring, both of them fighters, they've been getting spoiled so much. They both want big money, so it got to go on pay-per-view. I think pressure better sometime in a weird. It is. Yeah, pressure is better in a weird way. Depends on who you is. Clear people deal with pressure. They kill themselves. The pressure that we deal with. But hey, that's a whole different conversation for another day. The Zone, what Andra do you? Hold on, I don't know. You need to read what you're saying. The Zone want Andre do you the middleweight that are over there. Why fall for the smoke screen? But you can fight all the Zone talent and fight house. What are you saying, bro? He said, Demetrius Andrade getting paid. That's all he concerned about. I'm not putting his business in the street. Eddie Hearn did him a solace. So, don't matter. If at the end of the day he want to fight Jamal Charlo, excuse me, why not? Jamal Charlo got offered at least $7 million to fight him. So why you sitting here? Why you sitting here, C-Dub? If he want to fight Jamal Charlo, let him. But why you sitting here basically, okay, and Jamal Charlo turning down $10 to $12 million? Come on. If Demetrius Andrade turned down $10 to $12 million to fight Jamal Charlo, what would you say? That's what I be talking about. A lot of y'all dudes just fanboys, bro. At the end of the day, y'all got it made in y'all mind who y'all gonna rock. At the end of the day, Jamal Charlo's no way to A piece of shit is a piece of shit. A lard of doo-doo is a lard of doo-doo. No matter if you put cologne on it, Polo Black, or you rub it down in lotion, it's still boo-boo. Jamal Charlo is a duck. How can you sit there and still support somebody who turned down 10 times more than he ever made, 12 times more than he ever made? How can you do that? Come on, it's not logical. It's fanboy stuff, bro. What do you think about Cordell Booker, Junior Middle? I never heard of him. Never heard of him. Gotta look him up. What was those Danny Garcia numbers? I know he did like over 8,000 in audience. The numbers will probably come out tomorrow or Wednesday. The Zone got to charge 50. They made no profit. They shouldn't pay Canelo all that money. NBC Sports is looking like the Zone Avenue for TV time. Golden Boy promotion do Thursday night fights and reruns on the Zone fights on NBC Sports. Andrade can't get the fight on his network. Don't fall for he can't get. No, it's a fact. He offered $7 million. That's why they offered the money for Charlo to come over there. Ain't no smoke screen, bro. Your boy is a duck. I got confirmation that he ducked. Stop it, bro. Stop it, dog. Ain't no smoke screen. Your boy a coward. That's why he ain't came on to see. I know for a fact that he turned down that fight. That's how I know he wanted 15 to 20 million for the fight. He turned down the fight himself. To go fight fucking Derbychenko. Talking about a smoke. Ain't no smoke screen. He's a coward. Or he didn't think he was ready for Canelo Alvarez and Demetrius Andrade. Ronnie Shields got a whole interview out there. Oh, we don't want to fight Demetrius Andrade. No. There's nobody we looking to fight. That's what he said. Come on, man. Y'all, like I said before, man, this is why I'm really trying to get away from boxing, because even if Errol Spence go out there and get knocked the fuck out by Crawford, people still gonna have 1,000. You can never get your just due. People gonna hide, change their username, come here and make excuses, or whatever the situation gonna be. You can never get your celebration. You can never get results on this boxing shit. You can never get closure. Never. Oh man, Errol Spence, the accident, changed Errol Spence. Had he fought Crawford earlier? Come on, man. Is nobody on here. Real talk. Out of these fanboy PBC dudes, is nobody on here that's gonna keep it 100, bro. It's always an excuse. Oh, he it's a smoke screen. No, your boy is a duck. Come on, man. Your boy is a duck. Just call it 100. Just say, man, I'm riding with him regardless, bro. He a duck. That's a whole interview Ronnie Shields saying, oh, we're not looking to fight Demetrius Andrade. Come on, man. The trainer said it before they ducked the offer, man. Dudes don't want Bud to get a crack at Spence because they don't want Andrade to fight because they know what's gonna happen. They're gonna beat the shit out of all of them. Anybody that know boxing, a real old head, know Crawford to tear Errol Spence. Errol Spence is garbage, dog. He's a basic, robotic, black Triple G, bro. Errol Spence is garbage. He's one of the most overrated fighters I ever assessed. He's overrated, bro. Jamal Charlo, he just lost a Korban, for God's sakes. And people act like that fight never happened, but y'all can keep asking questions. He got beat up by Korban, and people trying to act like it never happened. Korban got stopped by Andy Lee. Come on, man. He got stopped by Andy Lee. Kobe 2 fan. Look like a duck, walk like a duck, quacks like a duck. It's a fucking exactly. It's a duck. It's a duck. He talked all that shit. I'll come to the Zone for a 1-fight deal. He got one from Andrade for 7. He got one from Golden Boy for 12, according to them. According to PBC 10, PBC said he wanted 20 million. Come on, man. And all the PBC welterweights, they didn't outstay their welcome, bro. All these dudes didn't move down in weight, bro. Let that sink in for a minute. All them dudes, y'all keep asking, all them dudes moved down in weight. They said Shawn Porter was high as a light heavyweight. Came down in this super middleweight, junior middleweight, welterweight. Keith Thurman first 10 to 16 fights, whatever it was at junior middleweight. Errol Spence first 5 or 6 fights was at junior middleweight and came down to 47. It's a joke, bro. It's a joke. They hiding that welterweight because they probably never became champions at 147. Tex say flat-footed, straight ahead statue fighter keeps his hand guard up Spence don't want Bud. He get ate up. What the hell is going on with the IBF interim title fight? They got a certain amount of days to make that fight. That's gonna be on its own card somewhere. The purse bid is it should be soon. Even if you say Charlo didn't take the Andrade fight due to resentment from their past cancel, that wasn't even him. But I give it to you. You have to admit, not too smart to pass up that type of payday. So either wait on. He passed up 12 million or 10 or 12 million to fight Canelo Alvarez. So what was it? He could have signed to fight Andrade and fight Canelo, and he could have proed up $19 million, $17 million, depending on who you ask from. Spence definitely not that he can box and or come. So can Triple G, nigga. What are you talking about? Triple G didn't box Curtis Stevens. He didn't box David Lemieux off the back foot. Come on, man. Who Errol Spence ever boxed? He boxed Mikey Garcia. Get up out of here, bro. Get up out of here. Triple G outboxed Lemieux and outboxed Curtis Stevens, who was way more dangerous than Mikey Garcia, bro. Come on, man. Way more dangerous than Mikey Garcia. Who Errol Spence ever outboxed? He outboxed a lightweight. Why did he outbox Shawn Porter then? Come on, man. He the same thing as Triple G. Just a little bit more athletic because he got a little melanin in his skin. He's smaller. He the same thing. I don't know if he got Triple G jaw. He definitely got Triple G power. He definitely don't have Triple G. I'm waiting on JoJo to kill Tevin. I can't wait till that fight Thursday. It's Thursday. Then Porter fight a cruiserweight in the amateurs. Yeah, he beat Alexander Usyk in the amateurs. Porter needs to stop crying and acknowledge he got his ass kicked and tired of the Porter nursery. Some people think Porter won. Most of the Ohio boys think Porter won. I thought Errol Spence edged it, but it was a good fight. It wasn't no ass kicking though. It was competitive. True, I see Derevchenko getting robbed versus Charlo. Then what are people going to say? I almost hope Eubanks beat Charlo because I think Eubanks will take the harder fights. He will. Eubanks will, but I don't see Eubanks beating Charlo. But for Derevchenko, I mean, Derevchenko is a good fighter, but that's a lose-lose situation. Derevchenko is 2-3 in his last 3 fights, I believe. He lost to Danny Jacobs. He beat Cole Cloud, who was always tough, who almost edged Andrade in Germany. And he lost to Triple G. People say, well, he really beat Triple. No, he lost. He lost. Just as Shawn Porter and Errol Spence was close, the deciding factor really a lot in that Triple G and Derevchenko fight was the knockdown. JoJo gonna destroy Tevin. I ain't sure about that. JoJo coming off a hand injury. I think JoJo gonna win. He coming off a hand injury, and JoJo don't be in the best shape. Timeout. Didn't Tevin beat Redkach? Yeah, he beat Redkach. Yep, 35, I believe. Ronnie Boy Fresh and Super Chat. Team Farmer. Yeah, I got JoJo, but it can go either way. He said Danny trash. Which one? Jacobs? Well, he beat Derevchenko. Appreciate the super chats, y'all. He say Alan Williams, Spence can't stay at 47 too much longer. He better cash out against Bud or Bud going to stop him. He gonna probably cash out versus Manny and move up. I don't know the inside for Manny, but I know after he fight Manny, he got 90 days to fight the IBF mandatory or something like that. They were saying so. It is what it is. Oh, Garcia, yeah, it's hard to judge Garcia because he had been on the shelf since last April, but that's what he do. The only thing Porter was better on the fight against Spence was that rolling through the canvas. So, what was your scorecard, Jose Villanueva? What was your scorecard? Or how many rounds you had Errol Spence winning by? Danny Jacobs will beat the dog-ish out of Spence and Charlo's, bro. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Danny Jacobs is bigger than Spence, but Charlo's, that's an interesting fight, Jamal and Danny Jacobs. It's an interesting. Porter beat Andrade and the amateurs like that boy crazy amateur record. But he coming up short versus all the welterweights. He losing to Kell Brook and shit. But yeah, he got a crazy amateur record. Derevchenko does. He have balance issues. He probably do. I really never paid no attention to it, but he probably do. He fight with a herky-jerky pop-up style, though, so maybe that's what it is. He fight with a herky-jerky style. I like his style, but Danny Jacob look... Hold on. He said, Danny Jacobs looked shot worn and tired versus Redkach or Danny Garcia. Yeah, he had to cut. He said 25 pounds. I think it was more than 25 pounds. But he said in 8 weeks, so I can believe it. Because he didn't know when he was fighting. You know, you would think Danny Garcia be in the gym training knowing he got a fight coming up. But hey, I'm pulling for Tevin, but I don't know. I have a strange feeling. Yeah, I'm pulling for Tevin too, but I'm picking JoJo. He ain't got a unify with Bud, and Daddy will never beat Danny, I think he may never become champion again. With all these belts, you never know. Danny got to fight Bud. He has nowhere to go. Well, they said his next fight going on pay-per-view. Depending on what Pacquiao do. If Pacquiao pick Mikey, he pick Errol. If he picked Mikey, then Danny Earl will be next. If Pacquiao pick Mikey, pick Earl, then he might fight Mikey next. So you really don't know. After that performance, Mikey is an opportunist. So after that performance, and Mikey look good versus Jesse, then that's something that he might do. But with all these belts floating around, you never know. I never thought Jermaine Taylor would get another belt, but he got one versus Solomon. You know what I'm saying? I never thought Matisse would get a belt. He got a regular belt after he beat that Thai fighter. So he said cash out against Bud. I'm weak. That's what it'll be, a cash out. Cash out. That's a cash out. He gonna get his ass whooped. Cause Errol Spence ain't gonna be shit at 54. I tell you that right now. Unless all the 54 pounders, Lubin, Hurd, who else you got up there? To share all them niggas move up. And Errol Spence is fighting Shawn Porter, Danny Garcia, Errol Spence. If all them move up and Errol Spence fighting the same 47 crop pounders, then yeah, I agree. Errol Spence would be a good 54 pounder. But if he go to 54 with them animals there, man, he gonna be, man, come on, he running from Bud, bro. Keep it real, bro. You got niggas that's like, it's a 6'6" welterweight, junior welterweight up there. Sebastian Fondora. It's a 6'2" dude up there named Trevion Mazon out of Austin, Texas, that's with Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. This dude, man, like I said before, Jason Rosario is a big guy as well, too. Danny Garcia got hurt to the body. Yeah, because he had to cut so much weight, bro. Al, you know Danny wants no parts of Bud. I see that Jacobs versus Charlo fight happening in 2021. Another fight we're not interested in. Yeah, no more. But yeah, I see that happening because Danny Jacobs got one more fight under the zone contract. So we'll see what happens. The zone app says that the fight is Friday night. Did it? It said that it was Thursday on yeah, it say 30th. Yeah, let me see when the fight is on BoxRec. Give me a minute. Hold on. Yeah, it says on the 30th. Yes, it says on Thursday. So I don't know what's going on. So we'll see. I mean, Danny will never be champion again. And Spence, you never know with these belts, bro. Like I said, I never thought Jermaine would be a champion. Jamal will fight Turion Johnson next to Willie Monroe. Yeah, he's supposed to fight Willie Monroe today. He fought Korobov. But obviously Willie Monroe had a failed drug test. Torion Johnson been through the ringer though. Derevchenko fought him. But I think it's gonna be Eubanks or Derevchenko. Bro, Tevin beat Redkach. Yup. Garcia trash. Why certain brothers would rather support Danny Garcia and Manny Pacquiao over Bud and Thurman? Because every brother ain't a brother. Like Tupac said. How Danny Garcia fought Tevin leftovers is crazy. The 54 pounders are fooled at 60. Shit depends. Like 60 ain't that deep though, bro. Be honest, Canelo probably gonna be at 68. Triple G gonna probably be on his way out. Who else at 68 you worried about? Because Thanos already beat up on Derevchenko in the World Series of Boxing. He gave him his only loss. So really, who at 60 you worried about? Murata, Morant, Charlo ain't that good. So really ain't nobody at 60. If Canelo move on to Triple G, get out the way. Andrade there, you know what I'm saying? But we know they not crossing the street, so it is what it is. Graylin say Errol Spence, Haymon and Floyd see him acting a fool after he should be balling for Christ after surviving. They cash him out like they threatened Tank a couple years back. Yeah, true Graylin. When Farmer fight, he said the 30th Thursday. Them 60 dudes overrated. I can agree a little bit. They gonna put Jacobs versus Charlo on pay-per-view. I would never buy that, bro. I never buy that. Shawn Porter, he will fall off any minute. Pressure fight with that style, they don't last too long. longer than 30. Typically, Porter been in many tough fights within the neck, and especially a guy that moved down a weight and is dreading himself. Why nobody reporting Shawn Porter said only Pacquiao and Spence are on his list. We talked about that days ago. Graylin Welch, he done took so many shots to the head. He convinced he top 3 at welterweight. Why not? If he felt he beat Errol Spence, that fight was debatable. I had Errol winning because of the knockdown, but it was debatable. It was debatable. Let me see if I get my scorecard up. Let me see. It definitely was debatable. I don't even know if I got that scorecard. Every time I need a scorecard, I don't never see it. I got Stevenson, Gosdick, Wilder Fury, Uzataki Plant, Lubin Ishe, Shields Hammer, Garcia Granados, Stevenson Diaz, Crawford Khan, Canelo Jacobs, Hurd J Rock, Joyce Jennings, White Rivas, Hooker Ramirez, Kovalev Yard, Charlo Harrison, Colazo Qdoba, Gosvic Berturbia, Regis Taylor, Wilder Ortiz. So yeah, I thought I had that scorecard. I don't know, maybe I got deleted. Right, it's the 30th. It's lit in Miami. Al Haymon can continue having 54 tournaments and keep us. That's the best thing he can do. That's the best thing he's doing right now. What's going on, Straight Jacking? What do you think about heavyweight Frank? I still ain't seen him. I seen him fight, I think, but I wasn't impressed. But I gotta look at more of him. I seen him fight like last year or something. It's disappointing that we can't see Bud in the big fight. Nope. But yeah, somebody was talking about Shawn Porter. Yeah, he ain't gonna last too much. No, he cutting weight. You know what I'm saying? And when you cut weight like that, I think all them shots, he eventually gonna get knocked up. Young Frank, salute. If Jacobs can take the Charlo's punch, it may be a skills enough to beat you. Neither one of them that skilled, to be honest. Jacobs really not that skilled. You know, Charlo's still learning. You know, that fight can go either. I probably favor Jamal, but I ain't really never been that high on Danny Jacobs though. So Jamal straight punches might get there. I think Jamal got a better jaw. But Danny Jacobs ain't that much ain't skilled as well, ain't that skilled neither. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a good fight. You know, it'd come down to, I think Jacobs got a lot of miles on him. You know, got into a debate in town chat with CB Sports. I told him Earl was ducking. He called me all types of clowns. Them dudes really nut huggers. I mean, it is what it is. If he lost in the sauce, he lost in the sauce, man. Don't nobody want to. You can't, like, at the end of that's why I don't even debate or get into niggas chat. It ain't no point. You can't change these dudes' mind, bro. You can show them the proof. You can show them the proof, but they not gonna believe them. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna believe what you gotta say. So ain't no point even arguing or going back and forth. Niggas a duck. Everybody know it. It depends if you real enough to admit that Errol Spence a duck. He a duck. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they say, "Oh, pay Errol Spence." No, they said that you got to cross the street. So tell Errol to make an offer. You know, man, Pacquiao beat Errol Spence. That'd be the next best thing than Terence beating him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna enjoy that shit. They gonna turn on Al Haymon like a wild dog on a Thursday morning with nothing to eat. Why none of these you see no her talk about Shawn not mentioning Bud as a potential opponent? They not. He did though. He did say only fights to see is Bud and Pacquiao Bud, Porter Bud, Porter Pacquiao. He did say that. Castanos will beat Teixeira. I hope Teixeira win low key. But I don't know. Teixeira a good fighter. Castanos a good fighter too. I think he get Jamil some problems due to his style. I thought Earl was a lot better, but I'm starting to think otherwise. How you not run through Bud and get him out the way if you the boogeyman? Because he know he can't win. All of them know I told you the coach said he can't win. They're passing them 54 pounds around like drunk white girls at a frat party. While he said StubHub TV has a personal vendetta against Bud. He always make videos. Man, he need to stick to talking about basketball. He barely know about that. He mad because the niggas want to do interviews. Like I said, niggas just, like I said, bitches. That's the only thing you can say. If Charlo is a coward, then Triple G and Canelo are cowards. And how Canelo a coward then? Canelo sent him an offer. He offered him $12 million to fight, according to them, and Charlo wanted $20 million to fight. So how Canelo a coward? Canelo offered to fight him. He turned down the deal. So come on. I never defend Triple G against that. Triple G ducked, he ducked. But he ain't gonna fight Triple G neither. If he not gonna fight Andrade for $7 million, he not gonna fight. He want 20 to fight Canelo. Come on, man. Crazy. You crazy. He ducked the Canelo fight. Talking about he want $20 million. Who he think he is? These 54 are going to be remembered in history more than the 47. Yeah, because they're going to put on better fights. Crawford pulled up on Spence, and Spence trying to fight Crawford. I'm trying to distract this. You ain't lying. Like, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Like, shut up. He talking. He said, no, I'm talking to you. He trying to, and then he said, oh, I'm going to get the easy belt versus Shawn Porter. Nobody talk about that. Nigga went life and death for Shawn Porter ass. Kell Brook beat him easier. Mark Pickett, salute. StubHub TV don't know shit about sports. No, nothing, bro. All he do is yell, hello, and black people. That nigga don't know shit about shit, man. That nigga don't know shit. That's why I nigga in the YMCA league he in now, bro. Niggas don't know shit about sports. He probably put on some fake tears for Kobe yesterday, too. Kobe dead, man. I don't give a fuck about no Kobe, man. Then I like Errol, but he about to sell his soul to Pacquiao. Why not sell it to Bud? Because he got a bent in his mind that if he beat Pacquiao, beating Pacquiao don't mean shit. You gonna get some money. Beating Bud is will enshrine him in the Hall of Fame. Beating Pacquiao, if you beat Pacquiao, he been stopped to the body, stopped to the body multiple times, I believe. Stopped to the head, outboxed. He lost close fights. He won close fights. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going. You get no credit for beating Pacquiao. What the Danny? You got to be the legend to be a legend. Pacquiao got everything in the game, bro. If Pacquiao go out there and beat Thurman, Broner, and fucking Errol Spence, and then he want to beat Danny Garcia for good measure, man, Manny Pacquiao gonna come to PBC and clean up, bro. I hope he do, though. At this point, these jokers okay with Eubanks versus Charlo instead of Charlo versus Andrade. Where the hell these new boxing gen? I'm telling you, they terrible, bro. Terrible. He said, "We think he is Chelsea couldn't." StubHub TV is by far the worst boxing channel. Him and Blue Bud Sports TV, he terrible. Both of them is. They need to do it. They need to team up and kill themselves. So being on here yelling and screaming like a maniac, bro. Like a maniac. I prefer Carcino over him any day of the week. For real. Shit, for real. There's so many better channels out there, bro, to listen to commentary of boxing. He like one of the worst. I done seen a boxing voice Ness dude begging Bud to answer his DMs. These dudes is crazy, bro. I mean, he said Ness was begging Bud to answer his DMs. These dudes is like females, bro. That's like female shit, dog. That's like if somebody begging, he begging the dude to answer his DMs. Ain't no one as bad as Black. Yeah, Black Fight fan Negro don't know nothing about boxing. Negro don't probably know how to change a car battery or a tire. His wife got to get up there and change the tire. Negro know how to cook greens and cook jailhouse sandwiches, bro. Because somebody was busting his back in and making him his itch in the pen. Carcino's illogical most time. Logical. Yeah, he's straight. You ain't going to agree with everything everybody got to say. People mad at him because he don't like LeBron, but you get past it. Spence scared of them 54 killers and 60. He should be fighting. Yeah, he should be fighting Eric 1984 at the real weights. Come on, he was struggling with Shawn Porter and Kell Brook and shit, man. People act like he blew Kell Brook out the water. He didn't start beating Kell Brook until Kell Brook got tired. Because I'd rather Errol lose to Pacquiao than Bud. That was set up Floyd come back, but obviously PBC sees Errol ain't close to 100%. Otherwise, Pacquiao would have got the word and wanted the fight. Pacquiao, a full-time center, a part-time boxer. If he loses a fight, it's like Holmes to Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? It means nothing compared to Lexi Spence needs to fight Crawford. And Pacquiao ain't gonna get him in the Hall of Fame. He said you heard the basketball channels, stunning growth, good content. I'm gonna check them out. Let me see. Hell yeah, local dummy boxing. Nobody argue with them niggas, dog, bro, man. They like the stupid. They like the stupidest. They like the stupidest. They like the stupidest. Hold on. They like the stupidest boxing group. They make niggas look bad, bro. Now, I just subscribed. Marlo Keys. You see one of those other dudes at the fights? Nah, I don't do media. Nobody look good against Porter. That's a fact. Nobody? Are you sure? Kell Brook? Pow. But yeah, Porter always a tough game fighter though. You ain't lying. Porter always tough, and in close fights. I don't think nobody ever blew out Shawn Porter. Nope, it's always close. So these dudes, this Ness was like, answer the DMs, champ. Go look at Bud Twitter. Them big guys, they'll be dissing Bud every day, asking for messages. Are you serious, dude? Like, I ain't never begging no grown man. Like, I'm telling you, it's really like female stuff, dog. That's what you do with a female. You know, when you younger, y'all at the mall, you see a female at school, and you like, what up, babe? She like, I don't want to talk to you, and this, that, and the third, and you like, well, F you then too, like that. Come on, man. That's why I don't work with these dudes, bro. I prefer not to, bro. I prefer not to talk to these dudes. I prefer not to know these dudes. For what? He retweeting all the Errol Spence stuff. You know what I'm saying? These dudes are jokes, bro. I ain't never begging no grown man, bro. Never. Sam, you thinking a Tudo video on Tudo? Nah, not right now. I'll probably leave Kobe alone, bro. Leave him alone. They canceled the game tomorrow. That Battle LA. Chenko gonna beat the dog shit out. If he do it, I'ma laugh. Really seeing StubHub yell and Drew and go up. Come on, that dude's a joke. A joke. Only ones that really know boxing is Blood. Man, he's an ignorant nigga too. He threatened to rape somebody, rape Clarissa Shields' sister. He mad because her brother punched James Ali Bashir like he was innocent. I don't agree with what he did and sneak my man. Just that was coward, but come on. It is what it is. Shit happened. That old man shouldn't have been disrespecting the old boy's sister regardless. So I mean, that's what's gonna happen. You lucky that's the only thing that happened to him. You know what I'm saying? In the right situation, he could have got his head took off. How do you diss Bud and say all kind of personal shots at him, and then you expect him to ask him to give you an interview? That dude's is crazy, bro. Bro, these people gentrify boxing. The best don't want to fight the best, and the fans make excuses why it's cool. This shit is amazingly sad. Yup. I can't figure out who's number one, but whoever wins, Wild and Fury is number one. Holy Inferno. He threatened to rape. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Wood got on his channel. Check Wood's sister out. Ain't Sarissa Bull that sister? Sarissa Shield. Excuse me. Ain't Shield sister Bull? Yup. Like I said before, he won't come up to Flint and say that shit. I guarantee you that. He won't come up to Flint and say that shit. Get his head took off for sure. None of them guys have their own opinion. Whatever the first show says, they all follow. Like they get a memo. They do get a memo. I remember Worldbreaker told me that Better Call Saul, aka Fanon, the drunk boxing channel, talking about internet. Hold on, that's what I want to say. I would say this before. I'm gonna say this before I get to that. Keep asking questions. How is Fanon boxing channel, international boxing channel? All he do is try to be Negro back by Negro fight fan. All he do is talk about Wilder, Errol Spence. How is that nigga international? How is he international? All he do is nut hug the same three fighters. I had to always ask that question, but yeah, Worldbreaker told me that Fanon tried to draw the schedule on who can go live. What time everybody can go live. Ain't that some shit? Somebody giving you on YouTube, somebody giving you a memo on who can go live at one time. You out your mind. I would have went live as soon as he go live. Come on, talking about trying to send out a memo who can go live when they can go live. You out your mind. He an international alcoholic. You ain't lying. Boxing shit worse than WWE, WC. Man, I prefer WWE, WCW. It's about international OD boxing talk. Them niggas drug habits, man. Old men that's paying for probably can't even pay for coochie at the bar. Got no game. A lot of them dudes scared of Negro too. I wish I would be scared of Cornbread or Earl looking ass nigga. What is that nigga name? Michael Clark Duncan, rest in peace. Green Mile looking ass nigga. Man, everybody's scared of that nigga. I can't believe they scared of him. Man, please. Please. Everybody gonna dictate what I do. And I'm gonna oh, you can't talk about man, I'll cussing them niggas out left and right. Somebody said on Twitter, Porter saying he beat Spence. I blame the fans for this one. Laugh out. He lost a solid 8 rounds. Definitely. Somebody said Errol Spence. I ain't gonna read his name out, but somebody on Twitter said Sean Porter lost 8 rounds to Errol Spence. What fight was he watching? I'll tell you, dude. Boxing is like I said, it's at its all-time low. These dudes sending out memos and shit. These niggas sending out memos. Come on, man. They followers, bro. Scared of Negro. Like how you scared of somebody like that, bro? He don't even know how to put his words together. That motherfucker talk like he playing on Wheel of Fortune. Big country dumbass nigga. Man, you out your mind. They be scared they be gonna lose subscribers and shit. Let me tell you this. Most of these dudes join the LDBC for subscribers. The local dummy box community. Because don't nobody know how to promote and get their videos out there themselves. That's the difference, man. I need nobody to help me out, bro. I've been that nigga. That's the difference, though. He said, I never heard Negro and 78 General Child Chicken disagree on the topic. Duh. That nigga 78 a bot, a Russian bot. That's what Fred just made a video saying Shawn lost 8-4. Easy with. Oh, I think that's why he said laugh out loud. My bad. I think he was referring to that. Cause he said Porter saying he beat Spence. I blame the fans for this one. Laugh out loud. No, he really believed that shit. He's an idiot. I mean, somebody sent me a video of Fred and this Miss Piggy. What's her name on there? Somebody sent me that video earlier, man. I looked at who it was. I turned that shit off, man. I hate when people send me videos of niggas I'll watch. If Wood don't do a video on it, I don't know about it. It's why Alan Floyd went to Dana White. The investor behind PBC realized they let the inmates run the asylum, and now we get no good fights. They need Dana White to clean it up. Basically, that sounds about right. Bread, what's going to OV you? Salute. After every sentence, Negro say, you feel me, bro? You feel me, mine? BOT, my homeboy. I just don't see him, mine, man. Oh, man. Oh, we got Super Chat, mine. And, oh, man, I can fuck up out of here. Them niggas all cornballs. For real. Fred suing Kenny, but he's speaking on Nipsey history. He's suing Kenny for real? He's suing Kenny Porter. Come on. Come on, man. Y'all might as well just shoot the fade then. If he's suing Kenny Porter, bro, why y'all subscribe to that sucker, bro? Pull up on Kenny Porter then, bro. He's suing Kenny Porter, bro. Because he said something in one video, he took it down. He talking about he's suing Kenny, bro. Cause he kung fu Kenny, he kung fu pull your ass. Are you serious, bro? Fred is the ultimate beta male. Man, he ain't even a male. He a beta female, bro. He a beta female Republican, Donald Trump voting, swirling. Oh, come on, man. Are you serious, bro? I'ma sue you, Kenny. He is. I'ma sue you, Kenny. I can't take it no more, Kenny. You embarrass me. And ain't none of them dudes take up for him, though. None of them. Fred be in the boxing gym all that time, and what that mean? What that mean? He got smushed in the pow. Yeah, he like boxing talk for. He's so super whack, bro. I expect that from like Baby Mama's boy. You know what I'm saying? Blue blood, like some sucker shit like that. He might, man, that terrible, bro. Like that ain't how you handle street beef, bro. Fred got a black man complex. Fred want to prove that everybody saw how he's so black and he's so militant. Like, dude, you was a cornball, man. You was an Oreo. But wait, Fred got the lawyers on him. Damn, that said he officially got no credibility. He lost all possible claims to blackness. What would Malcolm X say? He sound like Terence Howard. Yeah, he do, bro. Yeah, mine. And he got no vocabulary, bro. You could tell that nigga probably dropped out in the 6th grade. Mine, I mine, and he let somebody from Milwaukee. Like he need to be co-signed by somebody from Milwaukee. Let that kind of marinate for a minute. The best thing happened to Negroes when 78 channel got shut down from live stream for 90 days. He was like, yeah, man, we had to keep you on the waves on my channel. You notice, I'm going to just put it to you this way. You know, I'm going to end on this. You notice when 78 channel ban got lifted, Trill Boxing Talk never went over to 78 channel. If it went over to 78 channel, Negro would still have 1,000 subs. Real talk. Without 78, it should be called 78 Trill Boxing Talk TV or 78 Black Fight Fan. Without 78, Negro ain't nothing, bro. The best thing that happened, he probably reported Negro channel too. Real talk. He probably reported Negro channel from another page. I mean, Negro probably reported 78 General Child channel for another page so he can hop on his channel. Pay attention, bro. Pay attention, dog. He probably reported his channel from another name. He probably reported General Child 78 channel from another name and got his channel shut down so he can come over here. You know, this Trill Boxing Talk ain't never went over there. Real talk. Trill Boxing channel, you would think for like a couple months, a couple shows a week, they go over to 78 channel. Because without Trill Boxing Talk on Negro channel, that nigga wouldn't have no subs, bro. He wouldn't have no subs, dog. They never took Trill Boxing Talk back over there. Real talk. He probably reported General Child channel. Was like, I'm gonna report this nigga channel. I'm gonna tell you how these niggas think. I'm gonna report this nigga channel, and then I'm gonna have him jump on my shit. He genius. I ain't gonna be mad. Genius. A Southern nigga hustled the Milwaukee dude, but Milwaukee like the South anyway. You know what I'm saying? Milwaukee like the South anyway. They still segregated. They ain't no nigga from Milwaukee ever went to somebody's hood and took over. You know what I'm saying? Milwaukee, they slow anyway. You know what I'm saying? They still banging cuckoo cow in my projects. Mm-hmm. He put 78 name in the description to steals his sub. You ain't lying, bro. You can out hustle a Milwaukee nigga. You ain't gonna out hustle a nigga like me a town. You know what I'm saying? Even Blue Blood ain't gonna let a nigga out hustle him like that. He from New York. He got a little bit of something in him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He come on. They letting you can get over on the Milwaukee dude, bro. Even some of them Ohio dudes, they ain't gonna let you get over like that. For real. The Milwaukee dude let a Houston nigga what he from Dallas Oak Cliff. He let an Oak Cliff dude hustle him, not Erica Badu. Real talk, people think 78 pimping the LDBC, right? Really Negro pimping everybody. Negro pimp Fanon trying to be Negro. Negro then pimp 78. They all scared of like it's different if your leader got knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's kind of like the convicts running the state asylum, man. It's kind of like the convicts running the state asylum, running the jailhouse, bro. That's what it's like, bro. Everybody using each other to get off. You scared of somebody who don't even know. He don't even know what a spear jab is. He don't even know what an up jab is. Real talk. He the finesse 78. He got Errol Spence on the show. That was his initiation. That was his blood sacrifice. He done got Errol Spence on the show in the truck, leaning back in the truck. I mind. He smiling with Errol Spence like he about to take him and do the penitentiary style, bro. He about to pin it. He was smiling like he wasn't even smiling that when he got married. Nigga ain't smiling like that when they off that hand dog. He smiling in the truck. Hey, we got Errol in here, man. He just smiling, cheesing like a mud. Cheesing like a that nigga. Ain't nigga gonna smile that much when he eating coochie. Hey, you got Errol in here, why? Oh, he just cheesing in that interview. Y'all remember that shit? Cheesing. He ain't never been that happy. Yeah, we got Errol in here, man. Oh yeah. That's how he willed 78 in. See, 78. He wasn't no pimp, bro. 78 wasn't doing nothing but tricking. You got to pay attention. He wasn't no pimp. Cause ain't no dude that pimping letting somebody from Dallas pimp them out like that. He got pimped by a nigga from Dallas. Come on. Didn't Knicks go for 20 down south according to Biggie? Come on, man. This nigga done pimped 78 and finessed him out his own company. he done finessed him out his own company, bro. Hey, I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna ask this question. Why for yes and for no, or you can say yes or no, right? However you want to say it. Do y'all think 78 Sports TV be giving? Do y'all think Negro be giving 78 Sports TV a percentage of Trill Boxing Talk money? Real talk. Do y'all think that at any point that Negro fight fan give 78 any percent of this the Trill Boxing Talk money, man? Be honest. What y'all think? He got to. It's a yes or no, bro. Ricky say no. That's a good question. I always wondered. Them niggas share socks and drawers too. I actually tell you are wrong, you admit it, but you are very wrong about Spence. He's gonna dominate every. Yeah, right. He didn't dominate Porter. He ain't dominate Porter. Nigga, come on. He ain't even gonna fight every welterweight. Yeah. No, probably not. See, if so, what's up, Welch's Fear? If so, that nigga 78 gotta ask the nigga like, where my deposit at, bro? He said 70-30 split for 78. That shit crazy, bro. That shit hella crazy, dog. Negro be lying to him like, we only made 1,000 this month, so I'm gonna send you $200. If 78 the nigga he claim he is, man, hey man, I doubt it. He already got pimped. He already got pimped. Them 12,000 subs that whatever the fuck Negro got, 10,000 subs he got, that really should go on 78 shit. Even if some of them overlap. But yeah, I'm get out of here, man. We just kick the shit up. Appreciate y'all. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button on the way out.